Namaste everyone. Hari Om. Start. Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivaranam Chaturbhujam Prasannavanam Dhyayet Sarvavignopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Arambam Kurmaha. So before we start today, let's look at a few meanings. So I think last time we had seen till Balabhadra. Today we'll continue. Next that is there is for Kamadeva. Kamadeva, there are a few meanings. First, before that, note down the breakup for Kamadeva. We have seen till Balarama only, right? Astu.
Yes.
Next for Kamadeva. Okay, first note down the breakup for Kamadevaha. Madano Manmatho Madanaha. Madana Pullingam. Madana Pullingam. Manmathaha. Manmatha Pullingam. Manmatha Pullingam. Maraha. Mara Pullingam. Mara Pullingam. Mara Pullingam. Pradyumnaha. Pradyumna Pullingam. Pradyumna Pullingam. Smaraha. Smara Pullingam. Smara Pullingam. Smara Pullingam.
I think you left.
Huh? Sorry? Acha, sorry, I went to the next line. Sorry. Meenaketanaha. Meenaketana Pullingam. Meenaketana Pullingam. First line I'll repeat. Madana, Manmatha, Mara, Pradyumna, Meenaketana, all 5 Pullingam. Next line. Kandarpaha. Kandarpa Pullingam. Kandarpa Pullingam. Kandarpa Pullingam. Darpakaha. Darpaka Pullingam. Darpaka Pullingam. Anangaha. Ananga Pullingam. Ananga Pullingam. Kamaha. Kama Pullingam. Kama Pullingam. Panchasharaha. Panchashara Pullingam. Panchashara Pullingam. Smaraha. Smara Pullingam. Smara Pullingam. Next. Shambararihi. This Ikaranta Pullingam. It is like Kavihi, Harihi, like that. Shambararihi. Shambarari Pullingam. Re is small. Shambarari Pullingam. Manasijaha. Manasija Pullingam. Manasija Pullingam. Kusumeshu Pullingam. Kusumeshu Pullingam. Ananyajaha. Ananyaja Pullingam. Ananyaja Pullingam. Next line. Pushpadhanvan. It's an shabdam. Pushpadhanvaha will be the main word. Pushpadhanva literally. Sorry. So Pushpadhanvan Pullingam. Main word Pushpadhanvan. Pushpadhanvan Pullingam. Pushpadhanvan Pullingam. Ratipatihi. Ratipati Pullingam. T is again small. Ratipatihi. Ratipati Pullingam. Ratipati Pullingam. Makaradwaja Pullingam. Makaradwaja Pullingam. Makaradwajaha. Makaradwajaha. Makaradwaja Pullingam. Next, last word. Atmabhu. Atmabhu. U is long. Atmabhu Pullingam. Atmabhu Pullingam. Atmabhu Pullingam. Okay. Now I hope everyone has noted down. I'll quickly repeat in case you miss out. Everything is Pullingam. Madana, Manmatha, Mara, Pradyumna, Meenaketana. Kandarpa, Darpaka, Ananga, Kama, Panchashara, Smara. Shambarari, Manasija, Kusumeshu, Ananyaja. Pushpadanvan, Ratipati, Makaradhwaja, Atmabhu. Has everyone noted down till here? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Now look at the meanings. Now basically, now if you see here, for this, these are the names for Kamadeva or for love. In general, the concept of love. Now in Indian tradition or in our culture, if you see, we have a tradition of looking at things, and you can say even feelings also, as giving them a divine touch. For example, we worship trees, that is literally we worship nature, or we worship water, holy rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Narmada, Godavari, and so on. Trees we do the people tree puja and so on. Similarly, even for God of love, that literally it is actually the concept of love or the feeling of love. It has been associated with a divine element called the God of love, that is Kamadeva. Or even for sleep, Nidra Devi, goddess of sleep. Like this, even for food, goddess Annapurna. So even for simple things that are there, which we are a part of our everyday life, also we associate that with a divine element. So even the feeling of love is also considered to be very, very divine. So why you can say stressing a lot upon this is, many times we consider that maybe having feelings for someone. Now when I say having feelings or loving someone, doesn't always mean that no, I love my family. You love your family, that is your duty. Don't feel proud about that. But then loving literally doesn't mean that maybe you are full of feelings and affection for one particular person or so. It's not like that. In general, for the world and all, wherever I say that no, I stay affectionately with people, I speak nicely with people, I live lovingly with people, that means we have good qualities. We like or we try to make the opposite person feel happy or being comfortable. This is the concept of love which has been told. Otherwise, so therefore that is the reason why even this concept of love has been associated with a particular lord. So this is the reason for that. So therefore we must never underestimate something. It's just a random feeling that comes and goes. Everyone feels there is no value for that. No, not at all. If you see, among all the other expressions and feelings that we have, no other feeling is associated with some divine element. Only the feeling of love is associated with God Kamadeva. Why so? So it is very, very important. We must always look at it with this outlook. Like there should always be a question in our mind: why only love? But it's just a feeling, right? Why it is associated with a god or something like that? There is a reason for this, because this feeling of love that is there, it generally needs a message that be affectionate and loving with the world all around, be it someone who belongs to you, be it someone known to you or even unknown. Now some people very proudly say, no, I am loving to everyone whom I know, to my family, to my parents, to my children, to my friends. You are bound to be there. There we cannot say we love our family, that is our duty, right? Now I take care of my parents, I'm very affectionate towards my children. It is but obvious. Or but I'm very affectionate towards my one's own life partner. All this is going to be there. You have to do that. You don't have an option. You stay with that person maybe for years together. You spend time. Automatically it is going to come. But then, even for people who are unknown to us, now it is very difficult to develop good feelings for people whom we don't know. But the least that we can do is, at least we can smile. At least be affectionate. Why? And telling you so much in detail is, give a very simple example. And now don't feel that I'm giving you a lecture or just simply we are speaking about something without coming to the point. Is we must always think why Amar Singh has included Kamadeva or word. It's just, of course it is Swarga Varga, he is talking about God, so therefore the God of love is included. This is you can say a very plain reason, but a very deep concept behind this is, I have not made this answer. In many commentaries it has been mentioned that whenever you look at the meanings, why even Amar Singh, or why this concept of love, or why we have so many stories, be affectionate, be loving, be good, why such things have been told is, this is something which the world needs, right? You can give money to people, you can give respect to people, everything is fine, but make a person feel happy or make a person feel that okay, I should come to this place again and again, being affectionate to someone, giving a small smile, helping someone in need, these are all few things which if all of us do, the world will surely be a very good place, right? But mostly what happens is, now this can be done even by one amongst us also. You see, maybe all of us, we go to workplace or maybe a school, college, something. You see a new person one fine day. If there are 10 people in the room, 9 people will be staring at that person. One person will only say, oh, come. Maybe he'll give a smile and say, oh, you're a new one. Come and sit amongst us. Maybe give him a place to sit. Maybe explain with him and so on. The remaining 9 people will sit and stare at the person and maybe pass comments here and there. All of you also would have seen this, right? Has someone come across something like this? When someone newcomer or someone comes in? How many of us readily go and help? We don't do that, right? Has anyone come across something?
Subtle way of ragging.
Correct. So this is all like, we cannot say it is wrong on someone's part, but then these are all good qualities which can be practiced by everyone, so it surely helps us. So therefore this is a reason why this feeling of love, this concept of love has been associated with a god called Kamadeva. And why? Of course there are some Puranic stories and everything in context of Kamadeva. Why this feeling of love and affection is very, very important, that it has got a place even in the Amarkosha that is there, and of course in many other scriptures also. So therefore the meaning is, whatever you do in life, how much ever you help others or anything you do, if you are not affectionate and loving towards people, it's of no use. There is no use of having so much of honor, respect, name, fame, everything, success, if you don't have a feeling of being grounded, humble, and at the same time affectionate. Okay, now we will look at the meanings. Madanaha, the first word is Madanaha, right? Yes. Now Madanaha, this meaning, if you look, literally Madanaha means excitement. This is the literal meaning of Madanaha. Now for Madana, this is also associated with a plant. You can say it is called it's a plant which gives a very, you can say, very fragrant smell, and it is said that a few perfumes are also prepared using this herb. Now some of us, maybe usually we all apply scents and perfumes, right? But some of us, we prefer those. Maybe you go to an organic. Nowadays you have this concept of organic, right? Organic or Ayurvedic. There are a few plants or a few things are made using such Ayurvedic herbs which gives a very fragrant smell. So Madanaha literally means a god of love, excitement. Another meaning is, it is actually a herb that is there, an Ayurvedic herb, a medicinal herb. They said that it is usually found in the Vindhya mountains, Vindhya ranges that are there in the central part of India. So the god of love also, or Kamadeva. Now here these names that are there, you can call it for Kamadeva, god of love, or even for the feeling of love. For both these concepts we can use all these words. So literally this word means that now god of love is always very fragrant. Now what exactly is love? It attracts people, right? So just as fragrant smell attracts people, similarly when we say Madanaha, one who is very, very attractive, or one you can say who is very excited, we feel attracted towards that, or we feel like going, we feel, or you can say happiness or bliss in that is Madanaha. Next, Manmatha. What is the meaning of Manmatha? Manmatha, now this name for Kamadeva comes in the Shiva Purana. If you want, you can note this. And this name was given by sages like Marichi, Atri, and so on. They're the Saptarishis. So it was given by them. And it is said how this Manmatha, Man literally means mind, Matha meaning to, you can say, dilute. That's when you are maybe a lot of love, or you can say it's attractive things come in, or maybe a phase in life wherein everyone falls in love and then you come out of that also, or you can fall in love anytime, or in general also we look at a few things. Now it need not be always, when we say falling in love, need not be with a person, can be with anything, right? Maybe today, now for the next 10 days or so, now all of us also we have these cravings, right? Maybe for next 10-15 days we like to do only one thing, or maybe a new song or something comes, we keep on listening to that, and then after 1 month we feel bored, right? No, now this has become old, I'll do something else. Like this, our interests keep changing. Maybe maybe now your full interest is fully into Amarkosha, right? But maybe after 2 months or so, it's so boring, it's not getting over, only I'll do something else, right? So like this, it can happen in the case of all of us, or it does happen in our everyday life also. In the course of time, maybe at a particular time we get too much attracted, we feel like doing the same thing. But today I want to do only this. I feel like eating something. Maybe I feel like eating any one particular dish only. So I maybe for the next 3-4 days I feel like eating the same thing. Next week I don't feel like even looking at the dish, right? Why such things happen? Reason being, Manmataha, our mind is attracted towards that. So the sages, Marichi and all other sages, they tell Kamadeva there that you are the one who have attracted our minds, maybe you have distracted us and thus you are going to distract all the people who are going to come ahead. Therefore, your name from today will be Manmataha, one who distracts. You can say deludes the mind, Manmataha. Next is Maraha. Now, Maraha, literally this meaning of Maraha, meaning one who hits. That one hitting is one name. Maraha, one more meaning you can say is, now here in the word hitting means, what do you say? We are too much affected by that, right? Now there is no other, there can be anything else towards which we get attracted, or maybe other things do happen, they come and go. But then when we like something, or when we you can say we feel attracted towards something, nobody can stop us, we ourselves also cannot stop us. So one who hits Maraha, meaning one who pulls us towards itself, that is Maraha. Next is Pradyumna. Now Pradyumna, don't get confused, the son of Krishna is also Pradyumna. It literally means, Pradyumna is also a stone that is there, which is yellow in color. So basically Pradyumna, the meaning of this word means bright. So even the god of love also, now nobody will see, know what is, now when say for example, you have feelings like, I'm feeling very sad today. What exactly means sad? Maybe you feel like crying, maybe you don't feel like doing anything, maybe you feel very depressed. But when you are feeling very loud, or when you like to you yourself feel like, I want to do something happy, or when you feel attracted towards something, you want to do something good, at that time nobody will say, or when you are in love with something or someone, we don't say that, no, I'm very sad today, I feel very depressed. No negative elements come at that time, right? It's going to be only and only positive. We feel so basically very bright, very fresh. Our mind is also very fresh. That is the reason why the god of love is called Pradyumna. Pradyumna. And this name is also comes in the Shiva Purana. And according to Shiva Purana, in the reference it is said that Krishna, a son will be born to Krishna through Rukmini. Krishna and Rukmini will beget a son, that is Kamadeva. So basically Pradyumna, the son of Krishna and Rukmini, is said to be an incarnation of Kamadeva only. And then you have many other stories that come in, that Shambara, a demon called Shambara, he abducts this child at the time of birth. That is, he abducts Pradyumna and he throws him into the sea, and then he thinks that the person is dead, but actually the Pradyumna was not dead. He still comes out, and that's how the feeling of love has spread out. So literally this means, but there is a Puranic story also behind this, that the son of Krishna, Pradyumna, he was thrown into the sea by this demon Shambara, then but again he had to come out. So that is the reason why this feeling of love that is there, it keeps coming back, right? We feel loved and we feel attracted towards different things all through our life, irrespective of age, gender and everything. Small child also gets attracted towards something. Even an old man also gets attracted towards something. Maybe the intensity can differ. Now, why there are a few stories that are told and why it is making sense till date, now you have a very clear answer. When this demon Shambara, he throws this Pradyumna into the ocean, he feels that this Pradyumna will die forever. That means the concept of love will also die forever. It doesn't happen that way at all. In fact, we see for generations together and across all age groups, this feeling of attraction and love never gets reduced, right? Of course, the intensity and the kind of desires that are there might reduce or change over the course of time, but no one can declare saying that, until and unless you have some good sattvic qualities also. Apart from that, nobody can say that I'm not attracted towards something. In fact, at one time we are attracted towards so many different things. It can be even small desires. Now, love literally doesn't always mean that you have to show only your love and affection towards something or someone. Even small desires that keep coming in. Why do desires come? Because we like something, right? We like things, we love people. This is what we say. But the very root cause of desires is when you look at something, you feel, no, I want that, right? Or I feel like doing that. If I have that, I will be happy, right? So therefore, even desires also here, at this point, you can compare it to love. So here, nobody can declare and say that, no, I don't feel loved or I don't get attracted towards things. There can be no one like that if we are all human beings ultimately. So even attraction also is love. So here, that's the word here, Pradyumna, meaning very bright, or we feel very fresh at that time. Oh. So the very root cause of desires is we like something or we are attracted towards things. So nobody can declare and say that no, I have no desires at all. If you don't have desires, that means you are not a normal human being. Of course, we have to achieve a stage wherein we have to come out of that, not get attracted towards, I have one car, I get attracted towards 10 cars. That should not be the stage. But still, attractions or maybe desires are always there. So that is pradyumnaha. Pradyumnaha literally means it's, you can say brightened or very excited we feel. So that is pradyumnaha. Even the quality of love is also like that. And that's how the name for pradyumnaha, Krishna's son, is also pradyumnaha. Next, meenaketanaha. What is the meaning of meenaketanaha? Meenaketana literally means, now for Kamadeva, on his dwaja, on the flag that he carries, he has a fish, Meena. Ketana is like a sign. So the sign of the Kamadeva is the Meena Ketana. Just as for Ganesha we have Mushaka, or for Lord Kartikeya you have the veil, right? Lord Shiva you have the Trishula, Chandra over his head, like this. So these are all identifications. Or for the goddess, she has, the lion has her Vahana. Lord Vishnu, he will always have Pitambaram, he will wear yellow clothes. So these are all identifications, how we identify a particular god. Similarly for Kamadeva, it is Meenaketanaha. He'll have a Meena, he'll have a fish as his banner. Banner, or you can say as his, in his flag, or as an indication. Next, Kandarpaha.
Smaraha you haven't told.
Smaraha is next line. Smaraha next line. While reading I made a mistake. I included the second line also. Smaraha is there in the next line. Kandarpaha. Kandarpaha also, this name comes in the Shiva Purana. And here again, just as we saw this Manmadaha, similarly your sages Marichi and all others, they say that now the next name, Kandarpaha and Darpakaha, usually you can consider them to be somewhat similar. The reason being that they curse Kamadeva, or rather they tell him that you will be very, very haughty. Haughty in the sense, proud and haughty we say, right? We want more and more. That's the reason why you see in us also, how much ever we get, still all of us we feel like, no, I need more, right? I have 10 lakh rupees, still I feel if someone tells, no, I'll give you 20 lakh rupees, immediately we'll rush and go there. In reality, you want or you don't want, that's another question, or whether we accept or we don't accept, that remains. But still, when someone says, no, I can double your money and give you in a week, we feel attracted, right? Or now, of course, many of us, we know, no, it will be fraud cases only. But still, we like to know how we go and ask people, right? Or maybe it can be even something very simple also in our everyday lives also. There is a sale somewhere. Why do we even have this concept of sale, SALE, sale? Or you go to the market, you see free, it will be returned, right? Or you have, now we do a lot of online shopping and everything, you have the great Amazon festival, this, that. No, I don't want to buy anything, but still we feel, no, I'll just check what is there, right? We do that. Or maybe you go on the roadside, you see a market, you don't wish to buy anything, you have not gone to the market to buy anything, but still looking at that we feel, no, I want that, right? I'll just go and see what it is. So this is, it's not only, attraction is fine, attachment is fine, but over attachment, over attraction, then you go to the sale and then you end up buying things even that you don't need, right? But especially all of us, when you go to visit any shop, maybe you go and buy something, especially for women maybe. Some shopkeepers, they are so smart. Maybe you just go there to see something or maybe buy one cloth or something. When you return from the shop, you will end up buying 3 or 4. Why so? The shopkeepers, they will try to speak in such a way that they attract us towards them, right? The way they speak and the way they describe the product, whatever it is. And sometimes they are so smart saying that, no, you don't pay anything, you just see and go, right? Such things they will speak. So at that time what we feel is, and then like when they feel that we show some disinterest, that time they say that no, you don't buy, that is fine, but at least you see what I have, right? Then they try to pull us into that. So this is a trap which is there. So Darpakaha, Kandarpaha is all a trap. Being haughty, it literally means that sometimes in attachment, or you can say when we feel that I have everything, whatever you ask I have. It can be in terms of money, wealth, or you can say pride comes in the course of love. When we are attracted towards something, or we have over attachment towards things, this is my house, that is my house, I have a house here, I have a house there, I have a land there, I have a property there. When we have many things, when we have attachment and we are bound into many things, automatically that pride comes in, which should never come actually, but that also comes along with attachment. So it is like you can say a step by step process. You have desires, you fulfill that. Automatically when desires are fulfilled, one house is there, I bought 4 houses because I want them. I bought 4 houses, now all those 4 houses are mine. I feel very proud to tell people about that. All these 4 are mine. Automatically haughtiness comes in. So Kandarpaha Darpakaha literally means being haughty, or you can say being very proud of what we have. So it starts with love but ultimately can even take you far. So we have to be very, very careful. Next is Kamaha. Kamaha is very simple meaning desire. Kamana. You have the 4 Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Meaning to get attracted or to like something. That is Kamaha.
You left out Ananga. Ananga.
Oh, sorry. Kandarpaha, Darpaha, Anangaha. Now, literally Kamadeva, he does not have a body as such. Now for this there are 2 meanings. Lord Shiva's story, if you know, he goes there, Kamadeva goes and he tries to distract Lord Shiva engrossed in meditation. At that time, Shiva gets very angry on him. And it is said that from that day onwards, he becomes without a body. This is what the curse that Kamadeva gets. Second very logical meaning to this is, now if I say show me love, can you show me a physical form of love? You cannot show. Maybe you can express, right? Now how will all, the ways of expressing love are very, you can say, different for each one of us. Maybe all of you, a few of us, maybe you'll say that no, I try to call my own friends or relatives once a week or once a month. This is my way of expressing my love and affection. Some people feel no, I will just type a message or so frequently. Some say no, once a year or so we will meet the person physically. This is my way of expressing love. And maybe it can be anything. We buy gifts for people, right? We go our way of expressing love, right? So this Anangaha, when we say, so this love, when I say, I can just express my feelings. I can show it in different ways. Maybe I can spend time with you, maybe I can speak with you, maybe I can buy something for you, or maybe I can call you, message you, talk to you, whatever it is. These are all different examples. But beyond that, I cannot show you one physical form. This is love. You know what is love? This is love. See, can you see it in front of your eyes? No. So, Anangaha, one without a body, literally it means one without a physical form. Kamadeva also does not have a physical form. Kamaha, I told you, is desire. Panchasharaha. Panchasharaha. Sharaha literally means bows. Kamadeva is said to have 5 bows. That is Panchasharaha. Having 5 bows. Bow and arrow, bow. Smaraha. Now what is the meaning of this word? Smaraha. Smaraha literally means to smarayati. It's come from that, meaning one who keeps you thinking about the same thing again and again. That means you are fully pulled into that. Now whenever there might be a few people here, maybe you fall in love with something or someone, we keep thinking about that thing again and again, right? Maybe you like something, maybe just now the summer season goes away, right? Now most of you would be feeling, now mangoes will never come in, when will I eat, right? This is also, maybe it's a very small example, but still this is love. So for a few days, maybe every day in the month of May you were eating mangoes, till June 15th you were eating mangoes, then rain started, mangoes stopped coming. From June 16th till about 1 week or so, you feel every day you remember, oh, every day at night I used to eat a mango, now I'm not eating. We keep thinking about the same thing. Now maybe it is fine, you're used to it. Give you an everyday example, it can be anything. So smaraha, meaning one who pulls you towards that, one who ensures that we are engrossed in that same thing, we keep thinking about the same thing. Now whenever you look at these meanings, always try to relate it with everyday simple examples. Otherwise, we cannot relate. Now if I always say, no, God of love, Cupid, Kamadeva, 5 arrows, you can maybe imagine just a picture that is there, but it is very much applicable to our own everyday life. Simple examples that are there. So whenever you look at things, always give examples. Of course, I am giving you examples, whatever I know little, but then always ensure that you study something or learn something. Always keep things simple, because many times through simple things we learn more. When we make things difficult, we end up getting confused more. Next is Panchasharaha Smaraha. Next, Sambarihi. Sambasya Arihi. Meaning Sambaha or Shambaha, as we say, enemy of Lord Shiva. Arihi, enemy. Shiva, Sambaha, Shambaha, meaning Shiva. So Sambarihi, enemy of Lord Shiva. Manasijaha. Manasijaha, this meaning is one who is born of the mind. Love is a concept which is there in the mind, right? That's the reason we feel attracted towards something, we feel loved, or you show your love towards something. How? Because in your mind you have those feelings. Again, it is somewhat similar to ananga. Cannot be shown in terms, physical terms also. You have to express that. That is there in your mind. So manasijaha. Kusumeshu.
Excuse me.
Yes.
That Shambari is, it is written as Shambarari. So is there any break? I mean, like some breakup is there?
Now
Or
that break, if
Shambarari?
you Shambararihi, Shambaraha is a name and Arihi. So when you chant together, and A becomes A. Sambararihi.
Shambara is Shiva's name.
Yes.
I got confused. I was thinking only till Shambhu it will be.
Shambhu, no. Here it is Shambara. Shambhu,
Shambara.
that is not. Or even you can even say Sambara. Sambara or Shambara. Shambhu is different. That's not.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next, Kusumeshu. Kusumeshu, flowers. Now, Kamadeva is said to be very fond of flowers. That is the reason why, now you know why people gift flowers in the name of love. Now you have a reason for this. We feel that all this is foreign concept. Why do we, whenever you go to a wedding, you go to a birthday party, or even partners also, they gift each other flowers, right? Or flower bouquets. Why do we offer each other? Why do we offer flowers to God? We don't offer anything else, right? What is the reason? This is the reason. Our way of expressing love. Kusumeshu. So love, this thing is found. Kusumeshu meaning in flowers. It is found. What is found is love and affection. That is the reason why, to express our love and respect, we offer only flowers. Be it for God, be it for people, or maybe you go for a wedding or something. Even as a gift, also we give flowers or bouquets. Now we know that nothing is foreign parampara. It is our own parampara. Only we have to know it the right way. Kusumeshu. So flowers are considered to be a symbol of love. Next is Ananyajaha. Ananyajaha meaning unique. Now Ananyaja, it has got many meanings. One is it means unique. Now why so unique? Literally it means that, or it can also be divine in some references. Now why unique does mean said? Now again, this concept of love and affection is limited. Now affection limited to human beings alone. Of course, that doesn't mean that animals do not have love also. But then way of expressing is very limited, right? Even though animals have love and affection, they cannot express that more because they cannot speak. But Ananyajaha, when we say this love, this concept of attraction, or maybe being loved with each other, being affectionate, it is very much limited to human beings alone. We can express our loves in different ways. That's the reason I gave you the introductory explanation only. I told you that being loved and at the same time making people feel loved is very, very important, and it is something which we must always develop. So much ever we go ahead in life, these are all simple things. If we don't do, then it's just a waste, right? Because people don't remember, or we ourselves don't remember who gave you what, right? But who is always loving, who's always, maybe I go somewhere, that person is always there to speak with me, speaks to me nicely. That is what matters ultimately. So this is Ananyajaha, meaning very unique. This feeling itself is very unique. Feeling of love or attraction, that is it. It's very unique. Ananyajaha. Pushpadhanva, again similar to Panchasharaha. Panchasharaha, 5 arrows. Pushpadhanva, Dhanuhu meaning bow. Bow. Pushpa. The bow of Kamadeva is made of flowers. If you have ever seen a picture, know that the bow of Kamadeva, and see if I have a picture, I'll show you. That is always full of flowers. So that is Pushpadhanva, Pushpa flowers. Not a very good image. Let's see if I have a Kamadeva's photo also, if you can see. It's not coming, not a very good image, but you can imagine that the bow of Kamadeva will always have flowers in it. That is Pushpadhanva. Ratipatihi.
Pushpapanam.
Huh?
Is it correct? Pushpapanam.
Pushpapanam, correct, you can say. Now Ratipatihi. Rati literally means Rati Devi, and the deity of love is actually, Rati is the wife of Kamadeva. Now who is this Rati? Anyone knows who is Rati? Any guesses? Wife of Kamadeva. What else?
is she an Apsara in the
Yes.
court of Indra?
Correct.
Just guessing, I don't know.
Yes, she is like that. Now,
Indra's.
Indras, you can say Ratipati, mainly it is Rati
Indra,
was, you can say, in the court of Indra, or basically in heaven, a heavenly lady who was there, Rati. So basically, just like, she was also one who could attract people towards herself. So that is Rati, and that's how she married Kamadeva, Ratipati. So now this Ratipati also, this name comes in the Shiva Purana. Now it is said that this Lord Kama, how he becomes bodiless, Anangaha, for that also there is in the Shiva Purana, you have this reference that Shiva, he tells all the gods that this Lord Kama, who is the husband of Rati, there he gives this reference. Shiva tells of the gods, this Ratipati, he will remain Anangaha, that is, he will remain bodiless till Lord Vishnu incarnates as Krishna and he begets a son as Pradyumna through Rukmini. So that is how Pradyumna has got this name, and he was also Kamadeva only. And then this happens in Dwaraka. So that's how the curse goes about, that's how the story goes about, wherein Shiva tells the gods that this Kamadeva, who is the husband of Ratipati, he will remain Ananga, he will remain bodiless till Vishnu incarnates as Krishna and begets a son to Pradyumna. But we use it Ananga, even this feeling of love also, because it doesn't have a physical form. As per the Puranic stories, Kamadeva till that period, till Pradyumna was born through Krishna and Rukmini, he did not have a body. But even now, the concept of love also cannot be expressed in physical terms. That is what is the meaning. Ratipati. Makaradhwaja. Now what is Makaradhwaja? Makaradhwaja, literally, he is said to be the symbol of Pradyumna. Again, Pradyumna, the son of Krishna and Rukmini, he is an incarnation of Kamadeva. He had a Makara, that is just as Meena Ketana we have, the original Lord Kamadeva had a Meena, fish. Similarly, this Pradyumna used to have a Makara, a crocodile in his flag. So that's how another name for Kamadeva became Makaradhwaja. Atma Bhuhu, just as all other gods, Atma Bhuhu. Nobody gave birth to Kamadeva. It's a concept which is already there. That is the reason why the concept of love, nobody teaches us to love, right? This is how you have to love. Does anyone come and tell us, or do we tell someone? No, it automatically comes in. Like this, there are a few feelings. Nobody teaches us how to laugh, nobody teaches us how to cry, nobody teaches us how to walk. We do it by ourselves, right? Similarly, the feeling of love also, it automatically comes. You spend time with a particular person, or maybe you do things that you like, automatically this feeling of love and affection comes. We don't have to develop that, nobody teaches that. Therefore, it is Atma Bhuhu. At the same time, Kamadeva as a god, he falls in the Swarga Varga, so automatically nobody gave birth to him, so he is going to be Atma Bhuhu, just as we have Swayam Bhuhu, Bhuhu being born Atma by himself. The one who has got does not go through the normal way of being born through a womb or so. Atma Bhuhu, being born by oneself. Okay, we'll stop here with Kamadeva. Did everyone understand till here? Yes. So basically, if you see Kamadeva, even the point that you must notice is, it's a very simple thing. Kamadeva, we know, okay, god of love. But you see Amarkosha, each word that is there. Now we have almost how many words? Did anyone count? How many words for Kamadeva?
19.
19.
Now in that maybe one or two, three words. Pushpadanva, like this. Anangaha, Pushpadanva, Panchasharaha, like this. One or two words might have, or maybe Kandarpaha, Darpakaha. They had the similar meaning. Again, it's not similar. But apart from that, each meaning was unique, right? So this is the, you can say, this makes the text more interesting, wherein 19 words for Kamadeva, maybe the god of love. Someone asks, who's Kamadeva? God of love, we say and move about. But behind every name also, there is so much of significance. Okay, now let us learn for some time.
Maybe I missed Maraha. Can you just say what is
Manaha,
the
the
meaning?
first word.
Maraha.
Maraha. Achha. Maraha literally means one who hits, or basically we are attracted towards that. One who, you can say, the impact can be felt. That is Maraha. Literally doesn't mean physical beating. Marayati, meaning we are affected by that. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Lakshmi, is Panchasharaha means 5 bows?
5 bows. 5 bows. Okay. We had learned till where? Anyone remembers? Vyoma Varga we have to start, right?
One.
The last lines are
One versus the
हाँ
remaining.
महापद्मश्च
Means like
Last
65 okay.
treasure.
Yeah.
Up to
Treasure,
1.16.
okay, we have to start from treasure, okay.
Treasure.
1.1.64, okay.
1.1.164.
Whoever is unmuted, please mute yourself.
64, 65 and 66 are left.
So that is also a part of Swarga Varga only. Start. Neither, we learn all the 3 lines together. Nedarnashevadirbedaah Padmashankha-dadau nidhehe. Wait one second. Kalpana ji, whenever you unmute yourself, ensure that you mute yourself back. Okay. महापद्मश्च पद्मश्च शङ्को मकरकच्छपो मुकुन्दकुन्दनीलाश्च खर्वश्च निधयो नव निधिर्नाशेवधिर्भेदाः पद्मशङ्खादयो निधेः महापद्मश्च पद्मश्च शङ्खो मकरकच्छपो मुकुन्दकुन्दनीलाश्च खर्वश्च निधयो नव. Usha Ayerji chant. Nidirnashevadirbedaah
निधिर्नाशेवधिर्भेदाः
Padmashankhadayo nidhehe
पद्मशङ्खादयो निधेः
Mahapadmascha padmascha
महापद्मश्च पद्मश्च
Shankho makarakachhapo
शङ्खो मकरकच्छपौ
Mukundakundanilascha
मुकुन्दकुन्दनीलाश्च
Kharvascha nidhayo nava.
खर्वश्च निधयो नव
Shambhavi. Nidirnashevadirbedaah
निधिर्नशेवतिर्मेधाः
Padmashankhadayo nidhehe
पद्मशङ्खादयो निधेः
Mahapadmascha padmascha
महापद्मश्च पद्मश्च
Shankho makarakachhapo
शङ्खो मकरकच्छपौ
Mukundakundanilascha
मुकुन्दकुन्दनीलाश्च
Kharvascha nidhayo nava.
सर्वश्च निधयो नव
निधिर्नाशेवधिर्भेदाः पद्मशङ्खादयो निधेः महापद्मश्च पद्मश्च शङ्खो मकरकच्छपो मुकुन्दकुन्दनीलाश्च खर्वश्च निधयो नव. व्योमवर्गः. द्योतिवौ द्वे स्त्रियामभ्रं व्योमपुष्करमम्बरं नभोऽन्तरिक्षं गगनं ब्रेक् अनन्तं सुरवर्त्मकं. द्योतिवौ द्वे स्त्रियामभ्रं व्योमपुष्करमम्बरं नभोऽन्तरिक्षं गगनम् अनन्तं सुरवर्त्मकम्. श्रीकरी. नद्यो दिवौ द्वे स्त्रियामभ्रं
योगिवोर्वेश्यामभ्रं
व्योमपुष्करमम्बरं
व्योमपुष्करमम्बरं
नभोऽन्तरिक्षं गगनम्
नभोऽन्तरिक्षं गगनम्
अनन्तं सुरवर्त्मकम्.
अनन्तं सुरवर्त्मकम्.
श्रीराम. द्यो दिवौ द्वे
उदे
स्त्रियाम्
स्त्रियाम्
अभ्रं व्योम
भूमा
पुष्करम्
पुष्करम्
अम्बरम्
अम्बरं
नभोऽन्तरिक्षं गगनम्
विश्वं गगनम्
अनन्तम्
अनन्तं
सुरवर्त्मखम्
यवत्मकं
द्यो दिवौ द्वे स्त्रियामभ्रं व्योमपुष्करमम्बरम् नभोऽन्तरिक्षं गगनम् अनन्तं सुरवर्त्मखम् वियद्विष्णुपदं पातो पुंस्याकाशविहायसि विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि दुरपि स्यात् तदव्ययम् वियद्विष्णुपदं वातो पुंस्याकाशविहायसि विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि दुरपि स्यात् तदव्ययम् श्रीविद्याजी वियद्विष्णुपदं वातो
वियद्विष्णुपदं पातु
पुंस्याकाशविहायसि
पुंस्याकाशविहायसि
विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि
विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि
द्युरपि स्यात् तदव्ययम्
द्युरपि स्यादव्ययम्
सर्वेश वियद्विष्णुपदं वातो
यद्विष्णुपदं वातो
पुंस्याकाशविहायसि
पुंस्याकाशविहायसि
विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि
विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि
द्युरपि स्यात् तदव्ययम्
द्युरपि स्यात् तदव्ययम्.
Lakshmiji, we have to correct it. Is it vihayaso? Is it in the PDF? It is vihasayo.
No, I am chanting it wrong. Sorry. Vihayaso. We are used to chanting Vihayasaha. No. Vihasayopi. Sorry. Make the correction.
Okay.
Vihasayopi. Make the correction in the sense, note down this. I chanted it wrong. Vihayaso.
Actually, Lakshmiji, in the book it is vihayasopi only.
Yeah, that's what it is given in the books also, and the word should also be Vihayasopi because it is there in the text. You don't cancel that out. When we look at the meanings later, let us look at that how it is. For now, you Vihayasaha, Vihangaha. Vihangaha is birds, meaning one who fly in the sky. That is the meaning. From this only it has come. These are words for sky or atmosphere. So you Vihasayaha also you note, Vihayasaha also you just note down for now. Yeah.
Okay.
तारापतोऽन्तरिक्षं च मेघाद्वा first is gha then is dha मेघाद्वा च महाबिलं विहायाशकुने पुंसि गगने पुन्नपुंसकं तारापतोऽन्तरिक्षं च मेघाद्वा च महाबिलं विहायाशकुने पुंसि गगने पुन्नपुंसकम् रविशंकर जी तारापतोऽन्तरिक्षं च
तारापतोऽन्तरिक्षं च
मेघाद्वा च महाबिलं
मेघाद्वा च महाबिलम्
विहायाशकुने पुंसि
विहायाशकुने पुंसि
गगने पुन्नपुंसकम्
गगने पुन्नपुंसकम्
तारापतोऽन्तरिक्षं च मेघाद्वा च महाबिलं विहायाशकुने पुंसि गगने पुन्नपुंसकम् द्योदिवौ द्वे स्त्रियामभ्रं व्योमपुष्करमम्बरम् नभोऽन्तरिक्षं गगनम् अनन्तं सुरवर्त्मकम् विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि यद्विष्णु पदं वातो पुंस्याकाशविहायसि विहायसोऽपि नाकोऽपि द्युरपि स्यात् तदव्ययम् तारोपतोऽन्तरिक्षं च मेघाद्वा च महाबिलं विहायाशकुने पुंसि गगने पुन्नपुंसकम् दिक्वर्गः दिशस्तु कको भः काष्ठा आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः प्राच्यवाची प्रतीचस्ताः पूर्वदक्षिणपश्चिमाः उत्तरादिगुदीचि स्यात् दिशं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे उत्तरादिगु दिशस्तु कको भः काष्ठा आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः प्राच्यवाची प्रतीचस्ताः पूर्वदक्षिणपश्चिमाः उत्तरादिगुदीचि स्यात् दिश्यं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे रूपंका जी दिशस्तु कको भः काष्ठा
दिशस्तु ककुभः काष्ठा
आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः
आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः
प्राच्यवाची प्रतीचस्ताः
प्राच्यवाची प्रतीच्यस्ताः
पूर्वदक्षिणपश्चिमाः
पश्चिमाः
उत्तरादिगुदीचि स्यात्
उत्तरादिगुदीचि स्यात्
दिश्यं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे
दिश्यं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे
राजेंद्र कुमार जी देशस्थो कको भः काष्ठा
दिशस्तु ककुभः काष्ठा
आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः
आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः
प्राच्यवाची प्रतीचस्ताः
प्राच्यवाची प्रतीश्चस्ताः
पूर्वदक्षिणपश्चिमाः
पूर्वदक्षिणपश्चिमाः
उत्तरादिगुदीचि स्यात्
उत्तरादिगुदीचि स्यात्
दिश्यं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे
दिश्यं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे
दिशस्तु कको भः काष्ठा आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः प्राच्यवाची प्रतीचस्ताः पूर्वदक्षिणपश्चिमाः उत्तरादिगुदीचि स्यात् दिश्यं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे अवाग्भवमवाचीनं
Excuse me.
Yes, yes.
I wanted to, in this book actually, Prachi is written.
Pratyavachi, Prachi also you can chant. Both are correct. You
Both
note
are
down.
correct.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
अवाग्भवमवाचीनं वाचीनं ब्रेक उदीचीचीनमुदग्भवं प्रत्यग्भवं प्रतीचीनं प्राचीनं प्राग्भवं त्रिषु अवाग्भवमवाचीनम् उदीचीचीनमुदग्भवं प्रत्यग्भवं प्रतीचीनं प्राचीनं प्राग्भवं त्रिषु Sarvesh, did you chant? No, right? Sarvesh,
Yeah, I chanted.
you chanted, right? Okay. Alameluji, avagభవమవాచీనం ఉదీచీచీనముదగ్భవం ప్రత్యగ్భవం ప్రతీచీనం प्राचीनं प्राग्भवं त्रिषु राजन जी अवाग्भवमवाचीनम्
अवाग्भवमवाचीनम्
उदीचीचीनमुदग्भवम्
उद्दीचीचीनमुद्भवम्
नमुद्भवं you can chant or namudagभवम् okay प्रत्यग्भवं प्रतीचीनम्
प्रत्यग्भवं प्रतीचीनम्
प्राचीनं प्राग्भवं त्रिषु
प्राचीनं प्राग्भवं त्रिषु
अवाग्भवमवाचीनम् उदीचीचीनमुदग्भवं प्रत्यग्भवं प्रतीचीनं प्राचीनं प्राग्भवं त्रिषु इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः पितृपतिः ब्रेक से विसर्ग नैहृतो वरुणो मरुत् कुबेर ईशः पतयः पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात् इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः नैहृतो वरुणो मरुत् कुबेर ईशः पतयः पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात् अनुराधा वि इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः
इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः
नैहृतो वरुणो मरुत्
नैऋतो वरुणो मरुत्
कुबेर ईशः पतयः
कुबेर ईशः पतयः
पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात्
पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात्
गीता राजाराम जी आदित्य इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः
इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः
नैहृतो वरुणो मरुत्
नैघृतो वरुणो मरुत्
कुबेर ईशः पतयः
कुबेर ईशः पतयः
पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात्
पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात्
इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः नैहृतो वरुणो मरुत्
वरुणो मरुत्
कुबेर ईशः पतयः पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात् just stand from दिक्वर्गः दिशस्तु ककुभः काष्ठा आशाश्च हरितश्च ताः प्राच्यवाची प्रतीचस्ताः पूर्वदक्षिणपश्चिमाः उत्तरादिगुदीचः स्यात् दिश्यं तु त्रिषु दिग्भवे अवाग्भवमवाचीनम् उदीचीचीनमुदग्भवं प्रत्यग्भवं प्रतीचीनं प्राचीनं प्राग्भवं त्रिषु इन्द्रो वह्निः पितृपतिः नैहृतो वरुणो मरुत् कुबेर ईशः पतयः पूर्वादीनां दिशां क्रमात्. The time is up. We'll stop here.